sat on this wooden dining chair for the last 5 years to game. I've sat on this wooden dining chair to do 1,000 hours in Elden Ring. And my back is not the back of a young man anymore. So, see that wall behind me? We're going to build a proper adult gaming setup. So I've just had my third kid, and if things weren't chaotic enough, we also decided to move house. So in the old flat, I didn't so much have a setup as I had a corner. So when we moved, I asked my not yet wife, just let me have one wall. You can design the whole house, you can have the whole of the rest of the house, but I just want one wall that I get complete control over. And this is it. This is my beautiful wall. So today we're going to build a new setup. Now, we're not upgrading the PC. I just wanted a clean, intentional setup that I would want to sit at. Okay? So let's build it. So I thought I'd start the project by having a little fight with this dust sheet. Once I'd showed him who's the boss, though, we could get to step one, which is priming and ultimately painting my special wall. Okay, so we have fully primed the wonderful wall. This is dry. Before I put on the first coat of the actual paint, which, by the way, we are going with this. This is the Dulux Heritage Posh Paint Deep Ultramarine, or blue to you and I. Blue wall we're going with. I actually need to do some measuring because it wouldn't be a millennials gaming setup, would it, unless we added in some wooden acoustic paneling. So we are going with 3 panels because paneling the whole wall was too expensive. We're going with 1 floor to ceiling panel on that wall, and then we're going to go 2 step down sized panels on my feature wall. So I'm going to measure up for that, and then we're going to get cracking with the paint. Let's go. I just did a click for a transition to a blue wall, but I don't think I did the click when it was white. But let me off, it's my first video. Anyway, here we are, we have a blue wall. Our deep ultramarine is on the wall. We've got 1 coat, so we need to do more, but whilst it's drying, the reason I'm talking to you now is it's the bit of the project that I've been the most dreading, because now I'm going to measure and cut the acoustic panels. So I think you can see in the bottom corner there's a couple of plug sockets I need to cut around. I'm cutting the panel, one of them floor to ceiling, and there's a skirting board at the bottom as well. So this bit is the bit I've been dreading. I have no DIY experience, so I don't think it's too hard. I've bought myself a saw, so I think it's a case of measuring twice and cutting. Should we do it? You want to come? So we have completed the painting. Our blue wall is finished, and as you can see, I've also cut the acoustic panels and I've only sustained minor injuries, so we'll take that as a win. So the panels are cut. I've laid them specifically in the position that I'm going to stick them. Next step of the vid is sticking them to the wall. Let me bring you a bit closer. I just want to show you the wall. Probably got the panels too much in the way, but I think that blue turned out really well. What do you think? Really like it. It's like, normally blue's quite a cold colour, but what I chose this for is it looks quite warm, if that makes sense. Anyway, I think when the panels are up, I think it's really going to come together. So we're getting there, folks. We're getting there. Well, there we go, gang. Not too shabby. Look at that. What do we think? So we've got the shelves, the panels, the wall. All that's next is the actual setup itself. Now, I suppose I can do the big reveal that I will be making the stereotypical Alex drawers and a butcher's block setup. So I bought a walnut butcher's block from IKEA. It was fairly expensive. I'll link everything in the description. But it's a really thick, solid workshop, and it's going on 2 Alex drawers, and it is going to fill this wall. So that's the next step of the setup. Then we've just got lights, cable management, and a big reveal. But what do you think? Tell me. I absolutely love it. It's come out exactly as I hoped. Very happy.
So after filming that, I realised that floating shelves on plasterboard wasn't going to work, so I found these brackets on Amazon that I added that actually I think make it better anyway, but it also makes the shelves 100% secure.
Now we're on to the actual setup. So we're starting with 2 Alex drawers. Lovely. Now, when I said the desktop was big, I meant it was very big. Do you see what I mean? It's also very heavy. I've got to get that on there. But actually first, it's so heavy, I've bought myself, big reveal, an extra leg I'm going to stick in the middle of it to prevent any sag. Okay. I'm going to screw this in now. Actually, I'm not going to screw this in now. I'm going to put it on there, and then I'm going to screw it in from underneath, I think. Yeah, that's what we're going to do.
So it was at this point I realised when I was bringing my PC onto the desk how absolutely disgusting it is, as you can see from these clips now. So it wasn't part of the original video plan, but I had to give this PC a bit of a deep clean. Since I moved to this new house, the amount of dust here, I don't know whether it's just because the house has been empty for a while or what, but the house picks up so much dust. Anyway, if you don't, or if you haven't in a while, use this section of the video as your motivation to go and clean your PC, because just look at this. Absolutely disgusting. but hopefully you're getting some sort of like ASMR satisfaction out of this, because I certainly did. Okay, here we go. You know what time it is now. Cable management time. Now, I suspect that most people watching this, if they're really honest with themselves, have to do some cable management right now. Nobody likes doing it. It makes so much difference. It's probably the biggest improvement for the lowest investment you can make in your setup. I actually bought some cable management kits from Amazon, which I will link everything in the description. Wasn't expensive at all. Lots of self-adhesive clips, velcros. It is just about blocking out some time and doing it. Next up, we had the lighting. Now, this is the bit that I am really, really proud of, actually, because I had to run this lighting through the wall. You can't really see from the clip, but I had to drill holes and effectively pull the wiring up behind the wall so I could get it from the plug to the shelves, and then back in the wall and up again and out of the second shelves to get the look that I wanted. It's something that took way longer than I had planned, but I think really finishes it off. That's it, gang. The final piece of dressing is in place, so are you ready for an overly dramatic and way over edited montage? Me too.
We did it, gang. We built our gaming setup. Can you believe that 3 days ago, that was just a blank wall? And do you know what? There is a couple of little tweaks, if I'm being picky, that I might change that didn't turn out exactly as I'd planned. But on the whole, considering I've never ever built one of these before, I'm very, very happy with how it turned out. There is just something that is niggling at me that just doesn't feel quite, I don't know, finished. Wait. Oh, that's the one. Now she's finished. It's even got a neck rest. What do you think of my setup, guys? Let me know in the comments. I want to know what you like. I want to know what you don't like. What would you have done differently? And if you did like the video, guys, this is my first ever YouTube video, so I really would appreciate if you took the time to like and subscribe. I've got more content planned on this channel, more build guides, setup related content and technology in general. So if that's your thing, then consider subscribing, and hopefully I shall see you all in the next one.